So it's been a few games since the trade, and I'm here to tell Sixer Nation that Jalen McDaniels is exactly what this team needs.
Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? RB here. Welcome into Philly Take with RB. You know what to do. Hit that like button if you enjoy these videos. Subscribe by hitting that red button down below and hit that bell so you do not miss any of the upcoming content. It is All-Star break. It is All-Star weekend. And quick announcement, we will actually be live streaming both the dunk contest and the three-point shootout tomorrow night on playback.tv exclusively. So no YouTube. Come on over to Playback. Click the link down in the description. Sign up. Do what you have to do. It is free. All you have to do is sign in with your credentials. Come on over. We'll be having a lot of fun trying out some new features, so check that out. And we'll be live streaming the All-Star game as well. But we are back today, and with some time now to finally breathe, right, a little bit of a break, I just wanted to talk about Jalen McDaniels, the new player for the Sixers who was acquired in the three-team trade as the Sixers sent out Matisse Thybulle. There's been a lot of talk about Thybulle over the first couple games with the Blazers, but I just kind of wanted to break down what I've seen from Jalen McDaniels. And obviously the Sixers fans are still a bit frustrated. They want a different backup center. They want other guys to get opportunity, and hopefully Daryl Morey in the front office are not done. But just in terms of Jalen McDaniels, in terms of one area that needed to be addressed and one thing that the Sixers needed, I think they may have found a gem here, and we're going to break down some film and talk about it. Before we get right into that, shout out to the sponsor here of today's video. Manscaped has just entered the beard market. Yes, that is right. They are revolutionizing men's grooming with the brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Go get you one of these bad boys, man. This cordless trimmer right here has a rotary wheel that gives you 20 different hair cutting lengths with one guard. Yes, 20 different lengths just with one guard. It's waterproof. It has a titanium coated T-blade. It's tough on your hair, but smooth on the face, leading to a more better, efficient, easier process. The Pro Kit comes with beard shampoo. It has beard oil, which relieves dryness both on the beard and the skin beneath. It also has beard balm, which better helps the overall shape. And the entire Pro Kit comes with 3 free gifts: a beard brush, comb, and scissors. All of their products are designed to promote beard health, and this bad boy is going to take over the market. So check it out. Go down to the description and go get this game-changing product by clicking the link. And upon checkout, use promo code PhillyTake at 20% off and free shipping. All right, let's talk about Jalen McDaniels, man, because he has been interesting so far. You know, he got a couple sprinkles of minutes in the first game, and then the next game he played a lot. Then this last game, I wanted to see him more, but nonetheless, he has already made an impact on this team. Why? Because Jalen McDaniels is a wing that can both defend and brings athleticism and brings just more speed, more tempo in every single way. And what I've noticed about Jalen McDaniels so far is that he does the little things well. I mean, I tend to think he's a high IQ type of player based off what I've seen in a small sample size. And I said this when he got traded on Twitter. Be sure to follow me, RB Philly Take on Twitter. But, you know, I said playing with the Charlotte Hornets, a lot of those little things don't get realized, right? Because the team is so bad, right? There's not a lot of motivation. And coming to a better environment, you know, where you're playing winning basketball, where you're playing with superstars, that's going to kind of highlight some of the things that you're doing more than it would in Charlotte. So let's take a look at what Jalen McDaniels is specifically doing. I want to start off with this one play against the Rockets, actually 2 plays that I really enjoyed. So, you know, McDaniels is going to find the break, and then he's going to go all the way and put it up for the and one. So let me ask you guys this. Who on the Sixers has been able to do this at the wing position, at the small forward position? Who has been able to do this for the last 8 years? I can't think of anybody. Robert Covington, Danny Green. The Sixers haven't had many guys that are able to do this as a small forward, bringing a lot of athleticism, and just bringing the ability to handle the ball. I like this play as well here against the Rockets because you have the 2-man game with James Harden, Joel Embiid, and look at McDaniels in the far corner there. Usually the Sixers have a lot of stagnant pieces around. You know, they're just sitting around doing their thing, waiting for, you know, either Embiid to pop the shot or Harden to draw a foul, whatever it may be. And now they're going to run the 2-man game. But watch Jalen McDaniels right here and the way he's able to cut back door. You see how he picks that up? Everybody else is standing around waiting for a shot. But McDaniels, even though he can, shoot a little bit from the corner, he's like, all right, let me go make something happen. Harden goes right in, and McDaniels grabs the board. That is high IQ. That is being a good ball player. That's the type of dude that I want on my team. And PJ Tucker, to be fair, tries to do the same thing, but he's not nearly as long or athletic as Jalen McDaniels, and he ends up picking up that ball right there. So I love that play from McDaniels. And now let's go to one of my favorite plays that I've seen so far from Jalen. You know, he's put up these stat lines like 8 points, 5 rebounds, assists, but he's getting limited time, right? He's still learning the ins and outs of the Sixers offense and learning how to play with these guys. And I think he's only going to improve. And it is important to note that, you know, Daryl Morey said the next day after the trade, like, you know, this is a guy we want to sign here, right? Because he's on the last year of a contract. And if you went out and traded a Thibault and assets, you know, like picks and stuff to go out there and get him, you know, what is the purpose if you're not going to have him long term, right? He's a young player with a lot of upside. You have to keep him around. And I think what he's doing right now, Doc Rivers has to play him, right? And that's why I think he's already getting minutes, which is good. But yeah, you got to keep this guy around. You got to keep it around. Now, let's go to the next play. This is my favorite play. So you got Maxey. He's going to run the pick and roll, and you see Paul Reed trying to set the little pin down there. So Maxey could go to the corner, but you see how McDaniels slips off his guy. And I'll ask the question again, when have the Sixers had a guy that can do this as a small forward? He goes up and boom, he finishes. I mean, that is beautiful. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. That was fantastic. Look at that. McDaniels going to slip, recognizes quickly and goes up, boom, slams it down. Great recognition. And I just like the way he plays. You know, it feels like he plays winning basketball. And I like what I'm seeing. I like how he's able to move quickly on his feet. Speaking of which, he's also been pretty quality in terms of a defender. You know, and again, it's a small sample size. I'm not saying that he fixes all the issues. I'm not saying he cures all, but the Sixers are a very slow team. They're a team that can't rebound. They're a team that loses some of those hustle battles. And so far, I've seen Jalen McDaniels, you know, help out in those different margins. So here's a play on defense that I really like from McDaniels. So Jared Allen sets a screen, and you see he's guarding Donovan Mitchell. McDaniels is. Now, Tucker would try to fight through this type of screen, or whoever, Niang, whatever, would try to fight through this, but they're just simply not quick enough at this point to be able to stay on a guy like this, or whoever's defending, right? Or maybe Maxey's a little bit too small, but McDaniels having both that speed and that length gives him the versatility to fight through this. You know, right here, he's in a bad position. Mitchell gets enough space that he wants. Joel's playing drop coverage a little bit, and he's not really coming up to push the ball. But look how McDaniels slides over, just like that. And now he's in a good defending position, just like that, because of his length and the wingspan. It's great to see the Sixers have a wing defender that can close out like that. They have not had that. And I just like the way he's playing the game. You know, he fought through that screen. He didn't settle. He didn't settle and say, okay, similar to what we've seen from a lot of the other Sixers, we're just going to sit back and give a wide open three to a really, really good player, to an elite scorer, you know? So Jalen McDaniels fights through those little things, those little plays. And I really like what I'm seeing from him so far. Now, my favorite play here in general that I've seen from Jalen McDaniels so far, it has to be this one. It has to be this one. And I couldn't find this play. Shout out to President Embiid putting this on Twitter. This was my favorite play so far because this just kind of symbolized that the Sixers actually do, you know, have some speedy athleticism on the defensive side. You know, like everybody's been wondering, why don't you play Paul Reed? Why don't you play McDaniels, you know, enough? Play him more, start him. Should the Sixers start him at this point? But this play right here, it almost brought a tear to my eye because it has been a long time since the Sixer fan base has seen something like this. Look at the way that they defend this play. So you got Darius Garland, again, an all-star, or should be an all-star scorer, right? Paul Reed and Jalen McDaniels on a double team, but it's not one of those slow, laggy double teams. Look how they come up and they force the issue. Garland's looking. He's trying to find some space for a shot. He's looking for a good pass. Can't get it. That is beautiful. But here comes my favorite part of the play. So Dean Wade gets it, guarded by Maxey. He's going to find a look there. A drive and kick. Look where McDaniels is at. Any other Sixers defender is not able to get back to this ball. But look, in just 1 second, how quick he gets back. Boom, right there. That is what the Sixers lack. That is what the Sixers need. They need guys that can do that. This is why the Sixers let up so many open shots, because let's be honest, they're slow. They're older and they're slow. Yes, they have good veteran leaders. They have good experienced individuals, but we're seeing more than ever this year, even though the Sixers, have maybe the best roster around Joel Embiid, even though, they can probably make some noise in the playoffs, they need that. And Jalen McDaniels is a young player with a lot of upside that can hopefully be here for a while. Look around the teams that are good. They have players like that. Not only are smart, but can move. They can move. And I just love that. Look how fast he gets back to that ball, man. Look at that. Picks it up, boom, right back. And he's going to stay right on his defender and make him push it out. I mean, that's just a beautiful thing. And then on the other end, Paul Reed ends up slamming down a putback. So it was just a great sight of what those two could be together if they played more on the floor. So I love to see it. It was a beautiful thing to see. Beautiful thing to see, in my opinion. But anyway, that is kind of my thoughts on Jalen McDaniels. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you happy with his play so far? Do you think he should start? Do you think the Sixers will keep him around long term? Give me all your thoughts. And last but not least, like I said, we'll be live streaming tomorrow night for the dunk contest, the three-point shootout. Will Mac McClung take it home for the Sixers? Shout out to the Mac Hive. Hopefully he can take it down. I know he was talking big yesterday. He was talking big, so hopefully he'll show up and show out. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe. And with that being said, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.